Gavin Newsom trolls Republicans and their minds are melting. This is just another day. Ever since Texas Republicans decided they were going to help Donald Trump cheat in the midterms, cheat is the right word. Ever since then, they have been livid that one governor in particular has started to fight back.
You talk about other states being gerrymandered, and, every Democrat kept saying, we're going to fight fire with fire. And I'm like, there's no more fire for them to fight with. There's no more gerrymandering available to them because they have, mastered the art of gerrymandering, haven't they?
Well, so at the top of the list of what you're talking about, of course, is Gavin Newsom, who seems to be trying to run for president.
That's your complaint? That he's running for president? At least Newsom is constitutionally allowed to do so. The governor of California has correctly concluded that Republicans have zero interest in bipartisanship or taking part in fair elections. So he is doing exactly what they are doing. If Texas wants to redraw their maps for 5 seats, then we will too. And that is making their heads hurt.
Gavin is now trying to run for president. So what he's proposing to do is go against the Constitution of California, have the legislature vote to take these lines. They don't even draw these lines. They just introduced them this Friday when no one's paying attention. They let, in Washington, D.C., the DCCC send them these lines.
Oh my God. The nerve. Someone in D.C. telling a governor what to do.
Are you calling in for a complete redrawing of the congressional map ahead of next year?
Just a very simple redrawing. We pick up 5 seats.
See? It's not bad, as long as you say it out loud on the White House lawn. Anybody else want to try?
And what's happening in California right now is outright erroneous. They should not be doing this. Remember, what's happening in Texas and what's happening in California, apples and oranges. Texas has every right because their legislature makes the decisions on redistricting. The voters of California voted for a redistricting commission to make those decisions. But here, Gavin Newsom and his legislature are trying to subvert that.
That right there is Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter, which sounds like his witness protection name to me. But Mr. Carter believes that a politician subverting the will of the people is unconscionable and they deserve to be held accountable. Or, if they're the leader of your party, they deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Now, to be fair, that Peace Prize nomination is because Trump ended the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Or was it the conflict between Russia and Ukraine? Either way, big props to Trump for truly, totally doing the thing that he said he could do, no problem. But Republicans and everybody at Fox News have made Gavin Newsom enemy number one. And his crime? Doing exactly what Dear Leader is doing.
He's just outright saying they're doing this to then rig the election in California. You can't argue that the president is trying to rig things, and so I'm going to rig things back. No, you try to stop the rigging. Otherwise, it's not really rigging at that point. Now you're just doing exactly what you're claiming the other side is doing.
That's right. If you're going to try and rig an election, you do it the right way. By stealing some Texas House seats and falling prey to the words of the murderous autocrat that you have a crush on who told you that mail-in voting is the true scourge on America. But it's not just the topic of redistricting. Now that Newsom is Fox's enemy number one, everything is on the table when it comes to attacking the governor of California.
Well, the Golden State is the gold standard in a lot of things. Rampant crime, homelessness, skyrocketing cost of living, and a governor determined to stick it to the president however he can. They're now also the gold standard in unemployment. California's unemployment rate now the highest in the country at 5.5%. In July, above the national rate of 4.2%.
Well, I think we all know that when the jobs numbers are bad, there's only one person to blame. The person who printed out those numbers.
There is no law or regulation preventing the president from firing the head of the BLS. Mm-hmm. No law. It is a part of the Constitution. It is a part of Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution.
It looks like someone's not doing their job and the president's doing something about it.
Yes, Trump is like John Wick. If John Wick waged war on those vile, wicked, heartless career statisticians. Fox News is so far up Trump's ass, they will tie anything they can to Newsom without realizing for even 1 second what complete hypocrites they are.
This is all because
Gavin Newsom was getting criticized because there's that car accident on the Florida Turnpike where this guy, this illegal immigrant's doing the U-turn, barely even has an expression after he realizes the minivan doesn't have time to stop and slams underneath his truck. Look at that. Three people died in that, killed 3 people, and he has barely an expression when he's caught on his dash camera.
That is tragic. I mean, can you imagine someone in Florida committing such a disgusting crime and then just having a blank look on their face like nothing ever happened? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He's smiling. Wonder if Fox finds that better or worse. But probably the most vexing issue for these Trump sycophants isn't what Newsom is doing or saying, it's how he's saying it.
Gavin Newsom, meantime, posting this on X, Liz, using all capitals, of course, trying to mock Trump, use Trump style. He's been doing this for a while now. He says, quoting, Trump just fled the podium with Putin. No questions, nothing. Total low energy. I think he's trying to be funny. I don't know what he's trying to do, but...
You don't know what he's trying to do? Not a clue? Not even an inkling on what the governor's intent might be? How about you keep talking and see if you can figure it out?
It comes across as childish. And you're the governor of the biggest state in the union. What are you doing?
That thing you just did, that is exactly what he's doing. Gavin Newsom is making you and everybody on Fox News look like inconsistent clowns. He is exposing you all for the hacks that you are.
Who has time to come sit down and make up all of these tweets? And if you read them, he put a lot of effort into it. This guy's not going to be president. This guy is a ridiculous buffoon. It does remind you, though, how much of a complete original Donald Trump is. You know, all these people want to like mimic him. He's not mimicking anybody. He is the original.
Yeah, just because you do something no one else does, that doesn't make it a good thing. I mean, before Lauren Boebert, no one thought to go all shake weight on their date at a performance of Beetlejuice the Musical, but I don't hear anyone calling her an original. A distracting audience member, maybe, but not an original. Does anyone else have a problem with Newsom's style of tweet speak?
Stop it with the Twitter thing. I don't know where his wife is. If I were his wife, I would say, "What? You are making a fool of yourself. Stop it. Do not let your staff tweet. And if you're doing it yourself, put the phone away and start over. And if you really, he's got a big job as governor of California, but if he wants an even bigger job, he has to be a little bit more serious.
He has a big job, so he should put his phone away. Last time I checked, White House just slightly edged out governor's mansion in terms of level of importance. And why doesn't his wife tell him to stop? I don't know, maybe because if she does, she'll get literally left out in the rain. Maybe that's why Trump is up on that roof, because he's trying to get away from his wife telling him correctly that he should be a little bit more serious and stop tweeting stuff like this one he rattled off today about how museums keep focusing on how bad slavery was. I mean, yeah, why all the negativity about our nation's original sin? If any Democrat tweeted out the exact same offensive rhetoric as Trump, Fox News would be chugging Red Bulls to stay awake for their days-long onslaught against the Democratic Party as a whole. But when it's their guy, well, Trump is just an original. The reality is, Gavin Newsom is holding up a mirror to Republicans, and they are losing it. And they should! When you're forced to confront the fact that you're blinded by your own partisanship and spend your days earning a paycheck defending the actions and ludicrous tweets of an extremely powerful man-child, it should make anyone go insane. Newsom is exposing the con that these folks have any interest in truth, facts, or reality. The truth is, if these people have any interest in a reputation where they're seen as credible members of the media, they should really be
a little bit more serious.
Exactly. Before you go, if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more and support independent media, please subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button will be right here on the screen. But second, the reality is that we are now in a political environment where this administration can lean on any of the social media platforms to suppress certain voices if they don't like critical coverage. That means my longevity here is in the hands of a few tech billionaires who are already making it clear that they are willing to cater to this administration. To that end, signing up for my newsletter is a way for me to reach you directly if that ever becomes necessary. I'll put the link right here on the screen as well, so please sign up. It's free, but there's also an option to do a paid subscription if you'd like to support me and my team. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching.